Hello and welcome back. Once again, we are here in Cities Skylines Natural Disasters, mind that. And we're back here in Mesopotamia, and holy shit, I've settled out and I've accomplished my goal to fix a lot of things that have been in the city. As you can see, we have a ton of money. We have like $500,000, which is fantastic. It's great. It's good. It's the best. I mean, come on. I mean, we needed money for sure because we were running low on it forever. So I let the game run for a little bit, and there was a couple things I needed to fix. So I fixed them while we did have the game run for a little while. The bus depot, there seemed to be a problem with it last time, but by just simply moving it and replacing it, it seemed to have fixed the connection issue that we had. So it's pretty good. And we're servicing a lot of passengers, which is great. What else did we do? If you look at these little radio towers here, we have little trails that go out to them now, so it looks like a little bit more realistic, I would say, which is very good. I think you kind of need that little bit of detail to everywhere you go. We've cleaned up the solar panels so they all face the sun, which is very nice. And look, another little trail out to the radio tower, which we are probably first and foremost going to have to put down. Where is it? It's in disasters. We need a disaster response unit so that it actually goes off. Because right now I don't think they will actually warn anybody if something was coming. We got rid of some dumps and we put in some incinerators. I let the game get up past like 7,500 people. That way we could actually do this. And actually seems to be my word of the day right now. I've been saying it quite a bit. So we're working on getting rid of the landfills and moving them on out. And I think we're currently dumping this one over here by Butter and Bacon Palace, where Babe resides. Where is she? Babe? I know you're here. Babe. I've got you, Babe. Oh, there she is. No one has kidnapped her and had her for breakfast yet, which is horrible. We put in another cemetery here. And near the high school, we have like a little park over here that I made. Just some stuff I did when I was bored. The roundabout that's right here. It's actually all one way and a roundabout. We put some rocks in and like a little pathway, which is pretty nice. I'm just going over like recap of what I've done while we've gained a bunch of money. I didn't grow the city out too much, but I did just kind of make sure everything is going to run smoothly and that we had a lot of money so we can continue on expanding the city without really having to worry too much about doing anything else. And I think we have a path going out here. Ah, perfect. I think that's pretty much it. There's some pathways out here to the wind turbines, which is pretty good. And I think we should be able to start on expanding where we left off last time. We have the learn zone right here. For some reason, I don't know why it's not going to show the words right here. I don't know what. Like, it shows the point. It doesn't show life in the high lane. I think something with the mods kind of screws it up, but we know that this is called the learn zone. And something I wanted to do with the learn zone is that I did want to kind of get rid of this arc that's right here, and I wanted to make a big old roundabout just like in the middle. And I think what we can do is, shall we do it with this? I mean, there is always a good way of doing this. And I'll show you right now. If we do, what, like a straight road right here, we'll do like 3. That should be good. And then we'll come off with a curved road. That's all one way. And it's going to be, we don't want it to be too big. That would be absurd, really. We'll have it come off like that and meet up like that. And just make sure it's nice and even. It's apparently not going to work. Okay, so we'll extend that and we'll make sure this is going to be... I want it to be nice and symmetrical. Can we have that happen? Why won't it connect? Space already occupied. Okay, maybe that's because I made it all one way right there. Possibly so. I screw up a lot of things, so it's bound to happen at some point. So if we can get this just right... Oh, look at that. See, the idea here is this is going to be a big old roundabout where a lot of things are going to meet because we have a highway. It's not quite right. Let's see. We have a highway over here, which we're going to have come down eventually and meet up with this roundabout. That way, everything runs nice and smoothly. It may be a little bit off, but I think we should be fine. So we can delete those roads, and what we're left with is a nice roundabout that people can go around and get stuck in forever. Because that's usually what happens in a roundabout. Just get stuck in them. So we'll have it meet like so. It should be perfect. Just about. Look at that. That's nice. That's really nice. That is really nice. I like that. And what I want to do next. See, this is great having all of this cash because you could definitely just spend it all you want. We want a main road to come down all the way through the Learn Zone. And we're going to have a college. We're going to have a university and educate our citizens of Mesopotamia a little bit more. And I think we're going to have the college here in the middle somewhat. So we have a nice little campus area over here. I guess this is just like all students. We'll just pretend. I mean, I know they're probably just regular citizens, like regular family households. I don't think there is a way to make it to where there's only like students in one area in this game. Not yet, at least. Next, we're going to go ahead and start expanding out the university area. And I think we want to have the university like right here. Possibly we're gonna have it come off right here, and we're gonna have it swing around like so. It's gonna be a nice kind of symmetrical area, and we'll have it. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and get it and place it down. Look at this university. Okay, nice and even on both sides. We're gonna make this really good. Nice grass paved roads right here. They have the grass on the side. I think that looks pretty good. And of course we need electricity and plumbing, so we'll go ahead and bring the good old pipes right on over. Come on over. Coming on over to you. Here we go. We're gonna swing a pipe around like that. We're gonna have a huge park and a bunch of like activities for these people to do, which is going to be great as well. We're gonna have like a skate park where people can. It's gonna be like that one movie with Justin Long in it. I'm not sure if you know which movie I'm talking about, but he fakes his own university, and he has like a section for skateboarding and all other bunch of shit, like a yoga class where you can get a degree in yoga. It's pretty funny. I don't know. It's an old movie, so you may not have seen it.
Ask me about my winner.
So we'll have this road come along like this. Oh, that's really nice. That is really nice. I mean, maybe we should have the roads come off right here and meet, but I don't think it's too much of an issue. We'll fill those in with trees and make it look pretty nice. So we'll go in here and get some nice looking trees wherever they are. I like these poplar trees. They look pretty nice. Just kind of line this all up with these trees. This is the best part about this game for me. It's just going in with the little details and making everything look really nice, because once you get done with it, oh man, you feel pretty proud. Like, look at that already. Doesn't that look nice? It does. I think it does. It's like painting or something. Making your own painting. And hopefully I have as many trees on this side as I do on the other. That way it's even. If it isn't, it's not going to bother me too much. I mean, we're going to make it as close as possible. Does that look about the same? That looks about the same. That looks good. See, like, look at the difference that made already. I think that's great. We're going to go and see if we can find this parking lot that I downloaded. It's in here somewhere. I downloaded it the other day. Where is it? It's like all the way at the end, I think. Here it is. Okay. Diagonal parking zone. Can we fit 2 of these in here? Is it possible? Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Perfect fit. That's beautiful. Okay, we'll have some of these on this side too. How do these look? Wait a second. I've been bamboozled. What's going on here? What the hell? I thought there were going to be nice looking parking lots like the picture. It's not. Oh, we just wasted a bunch of money on this. Oh, come on. We get a refund though, which is, I guess, okay. I mean, that doesn't really bode well with me. That's really uncool. Okay, maybe we don't want the parking to be there anyways. What we do want is probably like a pathway, right? We want a nice curvy pathway for all the students to come and like just basically have it meet up like this. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. So we'll have it curve around. If we can, we should probably come from the same way on the other side. How about that? So we'll have it curve out like that, and we'll have it meet up just about. Okay, that looks pretty good. Looks really good. And we'll have another path go like that. I don't know why they're not connecting right there. It's kind of weird. So we'll have that come off. Can we have a path? There we go. Now it works. Okay. And then we're going to fill this in with some trees, and it's going to be pretty groovy. Look at this. Let's go and get some trees here. Now we want some different kind of trees to go over here. What kind of tree should we have? That's always the battle here. What is this tree? That tree looks okay. That tree looks fine. Those look pretty good too. Kind of match those. So we'll have these trees just kind of plopped in and line the pathway and make it look pretty nice. Like I said, it's all in the details. I like to get the trees right in the corners here and make it all kind of blend in nice together. Look at this. Just like a little bit of effort and a little bit of planning and nice detailing can really change the city and the way it looks. We'll have a couple trees here, just kind of plotted around. A tree here too, and like one random one right there, so people can come out and read underneath the tree and have an apple fall on them, and then they end up learning what gravity is. It's gonna be pretty nice. Oh, look at that. See, our university, our university is already coming together. Great. Okay. Next, we're going to probably change to have the parking behind, and we're going to have something different. First, let's go and find out which kind of building we're going to have behind. I think I downloaded a pretty good parking lot somewhere. What is this? I mean, there's so many of them, like I've said. I mean, these look pretty good. What do these look like? They have like these hedge mazes. Look at this. It's like hedges. I mean, do we want these? They look pretty good, to be honest. I wish that they would kind of be the other way, though. Can we? No, they have to go the one way. It's kind of upsetting, but it doesn't really matter to me too much. I don't like them though. We're going to get rid of them, and we're going to have something else here instead. So let's go back and look and see if there's another parking lot we can find in here that is to my liking. I'm very picky when it comes to it. I think we had like a huge, look at this, car park. Oh yeah, this is what I want. Okay, how long are these? Can we have like one right here? Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Perfect fit. So that's where everybody's going to park. Oh, they have lights too. Oh, that's great. That is really great. So they can find their cars. And let's go ahead and have a road come up and swing up behind the parking lot here. I mean, at a university, they usually do have like a huge parking garage because there is a lot of people that come and learn. So I think we might have to have a couple of those somewhere too. But I think for the meantime, we're going to have, let's say, like a skate park and stuff. So people can get their degree in skate parkology, in skateboarding. Where is it? Where is the skate park? It's like in Leisure, I think, somewhere. Is it in here? Oh, look at this. Skate park. That's what I'm talking about. Where do we want this to be at? Want it to be like right here, possibly? Yeah, look at that. That's nice. So everyone can come and get their degree in skateboarding. It's going to be utterly fantastic. I can't wait for this to all come together. We're going to need like a metro over here too, and some bus stops. Oh, and don't let me forget, we have to change the evacuation routes for the shelters, because I did mess it up, and from what I've been told is that each shelter has an evacuation route for its own shelter, so it doesn't actually go around and pick everybody up all at once, which is a big shame. I think we should be able to do that, but I guess not. So we're going to get rid of this one, and we're going to fix the evacuation route just a little bit here. What we really want to do is have it just come around in its own area and just pick everyone up that it can reach, that's in its radius, I think, because that's how they work. So we'll have this one get this neighborhood here. We'll have this one circle around the point and make sure that it picks everyone up there. And then we'll have this one pick everyone up that's in this part of the city here. So we'll just have it curve around and stop by every so often, maybe like over here, and have it come back on itself. Look at that. I think that's how they're supposed to be. That should probably work. I hope. Let me know if it's not going to. because it may not, who knows. And we'll have them come up here. Ah, this is great. So everybody's going to get picked up in the big old bus that's going to evacuate them all. We'll come out all the way over here and come back in. Ah, that should be good there. Where do we have another one? Over here. It's really tedious, but it's going to work out in the long run because we don't want our citizens to be stuck necessarily while a huge earthquake is happening or something of the sorts. Oh, look at that. That's great. And we'll get this one set up as well. Let's have it come out around. I mean, we did unlock the large shelters, which is going to be great because our population is going to boom here soon. It's going to be big once we start getting everything in. Once we have a huge university, everybody's going to want to come and live in Mesopotamia and get a good education, which I think is really great. So I think that's it for the evacuation routes. Before we forget too, we do need to put down a disaster response unit because I don't think any of this is going to work without it. And where are we going to put it? I have no clue. So we're going to put the university on hold just for the meantime. It is working. We do have the skate park up, but we'll come back to it. It is looking really nice though. So where do we want a disaster response unit at? I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly where we should have it. I think maybe like over here in this area, possibly. I want it to be like a grand thing. Like very good. Like you walk by it and you're just like, whoa, that is the disaster response unit. So if we can get a road that comes out straight like this, because we are going to expand over this way eventually. Oh, that's going to be nice. We're going to fill this all in with like huge tall buildings. It's going to be really good. So let's go ahead and break off a little section here, and we're going to have the disaster response unit just like off to the side over here, which is going to be nice. So we'll get like some two-way roads that go out to it, and then it will kind of circle back around. I think it's kind of good to have it out this way because we're going to have the helicopters for the water, so they can come right to the river and then go put out brush fires, which is going to be nice. It's going to be a huge big area with lots of things inside of it, lots of different depots. So I think we should be fine to have it kind of come up and along right here, possibly, maybe. We'll have it do this first. We'll have it just come out straight like that. It's a little bit of a hill, but I think we should be okay. So where is it? We'll go ahead and find it, and we'll put it down. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought.
That's what she said.
Can we have it like come out to here? We should. You know what? We have to make this road straight. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have this road come out straight, and we'll be able to put it down perfectly. Oh, look at that. That's going to be good. Okay. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. That's nice. That's really nice. Let's make sure it has power and water and everything it's going to need to exactly, well, we'll just connect it up like that. Make sure it has everything it's going to need to actually send out a signal and warn everybody if something is going to happen. So it has power now, which is great. And since we do have the money, we can start to put down, where is it? Fire helicopter depots. We want these to be near it in the back, I guess. We're going to have a bay of helicopter depots because we do want a medical one as well. If we can find it, it's somewhere in here. Is this it? Yes, it is. So we'll have the medical helicopter depot in here as well. And we will also have the good old police somewhere else. The hills are going to bother me though. We can fix that very easily with the landscaping tool, which we can do at some point. So we'll have that, do that. Oh, look at that. That's going to be really nice. Maybe I want the hill to be there. It looks pretty cool. So they should be getting water now. Ah, perfect. At least we do have some kind of disaster response unit now in place, because we did it before, and I think if something were to happen, it would have not have done very good, because nobody would have been warned. Everybody would have been just like completely drenched by a tsunami or something. But at least now we have the things in place to pretty much control the city in case something does happen, a disaster, because we do have natural disasters turned on at random, and I'm not exactly sure when they're going to happen. Hence the random part. Of course, this is going to be costing us a bit of money, but I think we can handle that for the meantime. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. We can come back in and put trees around it. I mean, I say that, but we can do that now, actually. Because the tree brush tool, it's pretty nice. We'll get some just like regular trees, like the trees that are naturally in here. I think I may have too many trees, like, around. Look at that. There's a lot of trees there. Kind of make it look like there's a forest, and it kind of sparse out at the end. Look at that. Okay. Sunnyside Square, it's not. We're going to call this Disaster Zone, and we're going to make sure that it stays that way. Yeah, Disaster Zone. So the Disaster Zone is up. It's looking pretty good. It's operating normally, which is great. So now we are ready in case something is going to happen. And look at the city now. Wow. The city is expanding quickly. I think it is. It really is. We have the Disaster Zone up, and we have a bit of the university up today, which I feel like is a pretty good growth. I feel like we're doing pretty well. Our needs are being met. Electricity, we could use some more solar panels, but we'll get to that next time. Water and sewage seems to be doing just fine. And maybe some more incinerators, but besides the fact, I think everything else is pretty good. Do we have a crematorium? No, we don't. We need to get 15,000 people before we do that, and we're going to need that here soon. For some reason, the college is not reaching all of these people, which is a big shame. Maybe because there's no bus stops out that way, or maybe because it's so far away, who knows. But we'll figure that stuff out next time. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time.